Look at the difference. That is crazy. Yo guys, what is going on? Your bro is back for another video. Okay guys, this is going to be a simple video. We're basically got my new mod in, and that's my headlights. They're basically replacements because these ones, as you can tell, they're all faded and cracked. But before we get the video started on these replacement lights, subscribe, comment, and like down below, and turn on that bell so you don't miss my next video, and you'll stay updated on when I'm posting stuff. So go do that. Show you guys off the bat what to do. Okay, so first there's going to be tabs up here: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Those two are the only ones that hold on the top of the bumper, but 10 holds this top cover on. So take these out, that pops right out. Okay, and then there's 2 screws on the bottom on each side, including the 3 there and the 3 there. And I don't have my bottom cover down, as you can see. My hand literally right through it, so that saved me work. But take out those 8 screws on the bottom and the side ones, and then to get off the bumper properly, to get the new lights in, there's 2 screws that hold these bumpers in the side. Now I can't really show them. They're 10 millimeters though, guys. And after you get those 2 out on each side, like the bottom ones, the bumper should come right off if you got everything intact. Anyways, let's get into the video. I'm gonna get these ones on, but we gotta get the bumper off first. So see you guys in like 2 seconds. Guys, so once you get those tabs out, like I said, once you get the cover off, which is right there, you're gonna take out, like I said, this one and that one. Once you take those tabs out, which look like those, obviously, this whole cover, this whole end on the top should be exposed. Next thing you're going to do, I would go to the bottom, but start from top and then work to the bottom, because the bottom is actually a lot easier than the top. Whichever way you do it, it comes off anyways. So basically, I'm gonna take those 10 millimeters out. What I use instead of a normal screwdriver, I got this, some 10 millimeter head. I forgot the wrong term for it, but that's enough for today for me. Anyways, you're gonna use something like this, or just anything that's a 10 millimeter. Get them out. You can use a screw, there, Phillips head, and then and then take the screws out, and then things should come right off. So, but this is the easiest way. My car is loud. Let's close this. So the easiest way to get the 10 millimeters out of the end, since we just did that one, but it was a little difficult because I got my wheel spacer on. Turn your wheels fully. Just turn them, and let's see. I'm gonna turn off my car because that's a little loud. Not gonna lie. The car is pretty loud. Let's do that. Once you do that, there you go. Now you got wheel space. And what you're going to do is pop this liner back, which I can show you guys what the screw is. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that screw, that 10 millimeter right there in the end. You're basically going to take, that screw right there. You're going to take that out. And like I said, that's the easiest way, is just turn on your car and turn the wheels left or right, depending on which one you're doing, so you got more space to get in there. Because like I said, I was crammed in there and that sucked. That honestly sucked. I didn't think it'd be as easy. I thought it was going to be easier than before, but the wheel spacers I put on made it worse. So turning the wheels, guys, again, that will help you get to those screws in the side. And then the bottom is, like I said, is literally the easiest thing, which I saved for last because it's the fast thing you can do. It's just screws on the bottom, 8 screws, 2 on each side, and then 3 on like the side of the front bumper, and then it comes off. All right, guys, once you get everything taken out, you just pop the edges out just like so, which that was a lot easier. And this tab thing is what holds the top of the bumper in, which aligns it. Yeah, that one tab right there. And like I said, once everything's out, you should just tug it, pull it outward, and it should do that. Then you should be able to come up here, pull that out, and as soon as you pull it out, you should just... Okay, there you go. Once it's attached, it'll look like that. Like I said, this is the platinum, so you gotta be careful right here. Take this thing out. I just pulled out that one tab. That's okay, guys. If that one tab pops out, right, where'd it go? Right there. If that tab pops out of the bumper part for the camera sensor, it's all good. That was it. Started doing that after I popped it out the first time. But when you put it back in, make sure the clip didn't break though, because then it's not gonna stay in. But once you do it, the bumper should be off like this, which I'm obviously going to actually take the stuff off and take the bumper off so you can see what I'm dealing with. And I don't want to scratch the new headlights. I want to do it plug and play, simple, and don't get them scratched, because that would be bad. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this bumper off. So for starters, you're gonna take out, let's see, so the camera sensor is basically, it was plugged in. You're gonna take this plug out right here. Oh, there you go. Yeah, see, those tabs were easy to pop out. The first time I did it, it wasn't easy. Then you're just gonna there you go. What you're gonna do is unplug it once you pull it out, and there you go. The thing should come right off, and it goes right through here. So basically where the horns are, and that comes off. And basically this whole end is off now. And all we got is just these wires to disconnect. And I believe there's actually a tab on this side. I believe I popped it back in, yeah. There's a tab basically down here. It's down here. There's a little tab, and it's a very tight space. So I'm gonna have to get my screwdriver and do it with both hands. But there's a tab in there. I can't believe I put it back in. That one's probably the hardest thing to get. But you're basically gonna unclip it out. Then you should be able to unplug that. I think that one connector for the bulbs, and the whole bumper should come off completely. So I'm gonna take this bumper off, and then I'm gonna get these out and then show you all the comparison between the new ones, which I'm gonna take that off. And there you go, guys. That is how you get the bumper off. And I actually miscalculated with y'all, but this one I just popped out. If you don't want to have the problem with that again, don't ever put it back in, which I actually was able to get it with my finger. I had to push as hard as I could while pushing out, because where it was in that thing right there. And dude, that was terrible. That was a pain in the butt. And then once you do that, you basically unplug these two wires, which were into the fog lights, which this car has 4 fog lights, which is crazy. And then the worst part was, the one I was talking about, the clip. Or no, the one that doesn't have the clip. That was for the fog lights. This one is for the sensors, which comes out right here. That's for the front sensors on the car. Once you unplug those, which this one too, I forgot about that. Once you unplug it, then the bumper will come off just like this. And that, like I said, guys, this is for the platinum. And this one, honestly, pop back in, because that goes in the bumper. Yeah, that goes just like that. And then this one goes inside the thing through here, and then it goes up here, clips back in and plugs in. But that is how you get the bumper off. Now what you're going to use is the 10mm, which, where my camera, where it go? Oops. Yeah, basically I use the screwdriver. It wasn't working to pop out the thing, so like I said, for the 10mm, I use these extensions. It's a 10mm, and it works just good to get the headlights out. And to get the headlights out, there's one bolt here in the top, there's one in the end right here, so that's 1, 2, and then the third one is right here on this like brace for the put all the bump back on the bumper. So that's 3, and then the fourth one is right there. And guys, again, that's 4 bolts, and those, it's literally easier. This was easier than my Honda, if I'm being honest. The one with my Honda, to get that one was behind this brace, and dude, that sucked. But this car, a lot easier. That first, second, third, and the fourth one right down there. That's how it comes out. And then all you have to do is unplug any connections and then plug in the new ones. So, but I'm gonna take them off again, like I said, and let's show you guys a comparison. Okay guys, so my hands were dirty, and to get it off is a little bit, but I had to use both my hands. So basically, when you pull out the lights, they're going to be plugged in technically 3. So when you unplug them, there's basically this big adapter plugged right in here for the whole light. So what you want to do first is unplug this wire, and this wire has a clip that's plugged in right there. In that one, you have enough room to actually get a flathead to pinch each side, because even me, I can't fit my fingers in that small gap. But once you do it and pop that out, which is what that connects into, and unplug the big one, the light will come out. And here, I'll show you what I mean. So yeah, this plug-in, you pop out, which I forgot, this is actually one whole wire. But yeah, you basically want to unplug both of them. But don't forget about this clip, take it out. And I recommend, guys, again, flathead, pop it out. Don't break it, because you might end up snapping this wire. And then, like I said, the 4 screws, after you took it out, that's what mainly holds the light in beside the wires. But once you plug it in, take it out, you basically swap whatever bulb. So I need to swap, I believe, what is it? I need to swap this parking signal for the other one. That's LED. So, because I basically got the turn signals and my high beams and the projectors, those work from factory like that. So I'm gonna swap them over. Oh, where's my other light? Whoops. Let's take this off. Oh my god, look at that. That is like a brand new headlight, literally. So there is a comparison of old and new. And also another thing, guys, that's not dirty. I haven't been driving, that's not even really dirty on the lens. This is literally how the lens looks. Look at the difference. I'm gonna probably test them when I put them in. But we'll hit the cinematic, but I'll show you guys the difference. So, be right back. Okay guys, I had to take off my gloves, but there you have it. I put that passenger one in for that one, and look at the difference, guys. Look at the difference. That's like a night and day difference, dude. And if we want to see if it works, all we gotta do is click on my key. Oh my god, dude, and look at the flipping look at the LED. The amber turn signals are way brighter. We're gonna check on the high beam. So I'm just gonna turn on my car, turn on auto, make sure those are working, turn on the turn signal for it. Just gonna make sure everything is working. So that's the old high beam and the turn signal, which I was gonna put the hazard on. Oh my god, dude, that high beam was an upgrade. And yep, the projector's LED. That LED is actually not bad. Oh my god, guys, look at that. That is literally what a brand new headlight looks like. And let's show you both. The other one is actually not as that bright. Holy crap, and the bright, dude, that's even brighter. So that is the old one. Look at the old one. And now look at the new one. Brighter, way brighter amber instead of high beam halogen. Now I got the LED. Oh my god, dude, look at even the LED bar. That is, what a night and day difference, guys. There you go. That's how you do it. So because that one works, I'm gonna put that one in and then make sure everything checks out. And oh my god, dude, we went from all crusty to black. New housing. Look at the difference, dude. And it's the same exact ones. These were replacements. Again, guys, I will put the link in the description for those. Same with stuff I've got for merch, like with status. I got the new banner on the back. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much wraps it up for today's video. Oh my god, dude, the night and day difference. I'm gonna show you guys with the other one on and the bumper. I want to see this thing together, dude. Dude, it just makes fall in love with my car all over again. That looks clean. That is clean compared to the foggy. Oh my god, look at that. The LEDs make it look way better, guys. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. I'm gonna hit the cinematic again, get the bumper back on. Dude, this car is looking more ready for a show car, dude. I can't wait to show you guys. Let's get it. I'll see you guys after the cinematic.